Welcome to Lance Corporal Hawk 30, a reaction and gaming channel. How's it flying, guys? This is Lance Corporal Hawk 30, and as you can see, I have repositioned my camera to somewhere different this time. Let me know what you guys think of this spot, or if you think it should be somewhere else for the camera position. Because I probably will experiment with a couple of different spots just to figure out whether or not I like this particular camera positioning or not, or if you'd rather me put it back up the top of the computer where it was, or back off to another one of the sides like I used to, or I'll just something experimental. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Anyways, so this is next up on the watch later list. This is DRWolf Daycare Chapter 1. Now, these suckers are like 20 minutes a piece from what I've seen, and it's like, holy crap. What direction is this going to go? Is this going to be animated, or is it a story reading? So, that's what I'm wondering. Anyways, though, so I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time other than to say, guys, check out the original video. The link will be in the description, so go watch it before you watch this. And, yeah, I think that's yeah, let me know if you want this to continue as a series or not. Because from what I saw, there's like 6 parts to this. So, maybe I'll just watch this one, or if anyone has any suggestions for which particular ones to react to in the comments, I'll do that. But let me know what you prefer. Would you rather me react to all of them, or just this one and done? Or are there particular ones you'd like me to react to in the future, for those who know about this particular series? Anyways, I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get going. DRWolf Daycare.
DRWolf Daycare. Written by Godzilla Wolf. And based on an art piece originally drawn by Lightning Bliss. Chapter 1. A hop, skip, and a jump. That may not be the best way to get into the elusive Brony Analysis Community Hub.
Okay, so it is a story reading based off of this picture. Okay. Anyways, so we got Josh, aka Firebrand, trying to get to KP. Keyframe and Golden are freaking adorable playing together. You got Bliss over here, Silver going, hey, don't look at me. And, yeah. Let's go. No, not what I meant to do. Okay.
However, if one converses with a certain talking green turtle, one just might get the opportunity to enter the hidden door to that very place, where
Green
within
turtle?
its own universe, upon 3 ever-orbiting rock platforms, stands the Rift Cafe. Though its surroundings are less than the norm of what ponies would see in Ponyville, the cafe itself is a relatively normal building. It has a soft brown and orange tone with a smooth curved rooftop. The gentle lights that shine through its windows give the feeling of a friendly lighthouse, as if it were guiding fellow bronies to enter and share their talents and knowledge within it.
Okay.
Upon entering its doors, one would see a simple cafe vibe with soft jazz music filling the air.
Ooh, soft jazz.
Matching the exterior design's colors, it also sports tables, chairs, a few booths, a bar, and even a quaint little wooden stage. Already there were ponies and non-ponies, reviewers and analysts, and other talented creatures gathered for their daily snacking or
reactors,
lunch.
perhaps.
They went on their daily routines, discussing their plans for their next big project, video or otherwise, they had going. There were even a few random incidents where a well-known reviewer would enter the scene, causing quite the gathering. But it would quickly disperse so others could continue discussing their love for their work. Amongst the talking within the luxurious atmosphere of the cafe, all seemed normal upon exiting to the cafe's all-too-well-known, ever-growing magical hallway. As if it were a line of mirrors, the hallway extended as far as the eye could see, filled with the many doors that housed the members of the Brony Analysis community. Each one had its own identity, housing the differentiating personalities of the ponies and non-ponies within the...
Okay, so I might not talk a whole lot over this one, simply because it's more a story reading as opposed to a visual representation of each event that's going on like you would see in an animation. But since this is a story reading, like, I wish I had known going in that this was going to be a story reading instead of, you know, an animation like I had originally assumed. Then again, I should have watched like the first 10 seconds to figure it out. Like, okay, this is a story reading. Maybe not react to this one. But I've already started this video. I'm digging my heels in, and we're reacting.
Cafe. The doors themselves displayed each brony's unique personalities with their initials and cutie mark symbols here and there. Each door's true purpose was to give each brony attendee their own personal space where they cater to their growing channels, inspiring and entertaining their viewers and subscribers with new ideas and theories of the MLP universe. All seemed quiet within the magical hallway, up until a certain white door with a rainbow design opened up with a slam against the outer wall. A pint-sized little alicorn with a rainbow mane and elongated lion-like tail shouted, "Luna Celestia! Cute this, cute that! I'm not some baby pony here, guys."
Okay, so it's just DRWolf reading this, and the others are not going to be lending their voices to this. Okay, so that's what I had been unsure of until this point. So it is just DRWolf reading this. None of the others are adding their voices to this to make... And... yeah. Okay, so this is very different than what I originally thought it was going to be, but it doesn't make it bad. So let's continue. This is 24 minutes. I don't want to spread it out too long. Also, I found out when the next Dragon Ball Z Abridged 60 Part 2 is going to be. It's going to be this Friday. I'll be reacting to it then as well.
Sheesh! She huffed as she used her magic and slammed the door behind her, walking away with a stomp of each hoof. She immediately made a beeline down the hallway, looking up and down the doors in her huff. Two other Pegasus stallions, one orange with a phoenix cutie mark and the other red and black with a large top hat, as well as a tall light orange unicorn mare, noticed the angry little alicorn. Though it wasn't that hard not to with her shouting.
Yeah.
What did the commenters say this time, Lightning Bliss? Surely it's nothing you haven't heard before. Golden Fox, the orange Pegasus, asked as she passed by. That's just the problem, Goldilocks. She turned around, almost smacking both Pegasi with the rainbow puffy end of her tail. Cute, cute, cute. Baby face, childish. Someone even thought I was only 15 years old. I'm twice that age for Equestria's sake.
Okay.
I'm old. Why can't others see that? Hey, come on. You aren't that old. Keyframe the unicorn mare insisted supportingly.
Yeah.
Yeah, given how you are behaving right now, I'd say you were 5. Toon critic the red and black Pegasus immediately chimed in,
Oh boy.
laughing as he finished. Laugh it up, edgelord, Bliss snorted. They don't call you cute or adorable or childish all the time. But I know my age, and I know time is flying by. The least some of you can do is respect that, you dang youngsters, she added with a hint of southern slang.
You dang youngsters.
Both the stallions giggled, not seeing the full view of her frustration, nor the fact a so-called hippogriff had been listening in to their conversation with a raised eyebrow. Edgelord or not, Toon retaliated, you certainly don't act your age. Remember the saying, you're as young as you feel? Ha! Bliss snorted, turning her head back and stretching out her tiny torso. An ominous but loud crack of her spine echoed in the hallway, making Golden Fox shiver a bit. If I'm young, she replied as she straightened herself upright again, then what do you call that? The sound of music? I think not. I would call that stress and overworking yourself.
Okay.
Again, Keyframe shrugged, minor disgust in her tone from the physical display. Oh, don't you start with me too, Keyframe. Bliss flew up to eye level with the tall orange unicorn. You
get back in.
As much as I do. I'm sure you don't have back problems. You'd be surprised. She also has sleep problems and eating disorders, and Golden continued, but was quickly cut off.
Yeah,
Honey,
shut it, Goldie.
Aren't helping, Key snorted, shushing him. Point being...
Posture. Don't slouch like this. Shoulders out, back straight.
Bliss continued.
A habit I need to get back into.
I'm not some cute baby pony. I'm older than most of you, and I can be mature whenever I feel it's necessary. You guys have yet to experience my age level. Things get harder and harder at my age, and I'm sorry. A deeper voice behind Lightning Bliss suddenly chimed in.
Silver.
But if you are old, then what does that make me? Ancient? Keyframe placed her hoof on her muzzle, trying her best not to giggle too loud as the hippogriff Silver Quill towered over the little rainbow pony. His eyebrow was raised, clearly showing an annoyed frown expression. His wings gave an occasional twitch, only aiding in his annoyance. Lightning slowly turned around, an uncertain smile on her muzzle, but she was not to be outdone. No, you are just slightly older than me, and you know what I'm talking about. Bliss quickly caught herself, facing her favorite YouTube reviewer. Come on, Silver, those youngsters don't know what it's like to be us. She gestured to the three certain youngsters. They have it easy at their age.
Okay.
Not us, though. We have to work harder, longer hours with less sleep. It's even harder for me when people don't take me seriously. All they see is the cute baby factor. Well, I'm neither cute nor a baby. She fluttered up to him.
A baby, no.
A determined frown on her face. Do you see cute here?
I'm
worried about answering that question. Silver stepped back, slightly intimidated. Well, she is. More so when she's angry. A more sarcastic male tone joined into the group's chat. Everyone's eyes widened in surprise, especially Lightning's, when they turned to see two other ponies standing behind Silver, a mare and a stallion. The stallion's ominous red coat with flaming yellow mane wouldn't have been missed, but the black jacket gave him the true identity of Firebrand.
Okay, I do like the slight changes he's going in for each of the tones of the people he's speaking for in this. Like, it's nothing major. You can still tell it's him, definitely him speaking it, and he's not trying to completely change up the way he talks like a voice actor would. Speaking of voice actors, I'd like to see exactly how far I can get in this realm of possibilities. And anyways, you can tell he's not trying to sound exactly like them. He's not even trying to impersonate them. He's just changed his voice so slightly just so you can tell exactly which person he's referring to, without necessarily him having to always say who it is that he's speaking for.
The other, a blue mare with brown wavy hair and golden highlights and a happy smirk on her face,
KP.
was KP, or I Love Kim Possible a lot. So what are you guys talking about? Other than Bliss having trouble accepting a compliment. Firebrand rolled his eyes. Oh, great. Bliss snorted, not impressed by Firebrand's statement. Who invited Toon's cousin? KP giggled at the pun. Heh, even your jokes are cute. Fire shrugged it off, ignoring KP's snicker. What's this all about, anyway?
Alrighty.
Little Miss Bliss here thinks that she's old and doesn't like being called cute all the time. The old part's a little new development, though. Silver answered, slowly working his way behind Firebrand and KP to avoid the Alicorn's eye contact.
Yeah.
Stop calling me cute and little! Bliss snorted and flew up.
Well, you are little.
Silver, her horn sparking a bit in her huff. Hey, watch it, Missy. That horn has done enough damage last week. Come on, Bliss, KP added in. It's not like you got it that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, take Mr.
True.
Hothead over here. KP, Firebrand snorted. He's a ticking time bomb, an over-the-top, flamboyant KP, explosive firecracker who can't even keep his cool. KP. Because you know, I mean, when you choose a name that involves fire, it's kind of hard not to fire up his attitude with a name like that. I mean, seriously, KP! Firebrand roared out, clearly just as angry as Bliss now. Yes.
Ow.
Is there a problem, Fireworks? You are this close to tasting the fire right now. Shelby snouted to hers.
Bring out that ghost pepper.
Culture references. I highly doubt that, Mr. Hottie Pants. After all, what was it you said again? Oh, yes. She smirked as she quoted. I refuse to fight women? They're soft? Heh. Bliss crossed her forehooves as she watched the two of them bicker.
Okay.
My point exactly. I don't act like that. They are more immature than me. Says the alicorn who's making it a big deal about her age and hovering up in the air, pouting like a little filly. Golden flew up to her, shaking his head. You are all being immature, Keyframe snorted as well. Shh, Toon snickered. Don't end this now. I'm having a ball watching this. All I need is a bowl of popcorn and soda. I'm so glad I ran into big little Bliss when I did.
Or you just do what I do and get it this little.
Oh, am I entertaining you, youngster? Very.
Oh,
Maybe
boy.
I'll dunk you outside in the cafe fountain and see how that entertains you. Well, that's not very cute. He snickered again. I thought you were trying to prove you were more mature than us. I am! And you are a big mean... Guys, Silver interrupted.
Yeah.
Maybe we should take this to Doc's office. I'm sure he could help us reason things out.
A good idea. A good idea.
Besides, we're making a scene, Golden stated as he pointed to the ominous crowd of other reviewers peeking out of their doors to investigate. Fine, Bliss snorted. Doc can settle this once and for all. He's only 5 years older than me, and he can tell you all that I'm just as much of a rightful age as any of you. That'll make you shut your pie holes. Keep telling yourself that, Short Stack. Firebrand rolled his eyes as he and the rest headed down the hall to Doc's office.
Oh, boy.
Mondays, am I right? Yeah, but it's a bit hotter here than usual. KP snickered and quickly ran up ahead of the pack, beating them to the door just as Firebrand charged up behind her. The group burst through the door into
I'm still
Dr.
listening.
Wolf's office. It was a simple office, sporting a picture of the lovely Lady Wolf, a rainbow in a jar, and a picture of the main six. It was a calming room with yellow...
Get out of there. Stay. I'm back, y'all. Sorry, I had to go I went into town and such, and was spending time with my mom. Yeah, so I hope you like the little, interlude thing I just did, so, yeah. At the comedy, brah. Anyways, let's just, get back to this now. We'll get this sorted.
Wolf, a rainbow in a jar, and a picture of the main six. It was a calming room with yellow walls and purple and pink furniture. Overall, it was a very warm and welcoming environment.
Like flutters.
Until said environment was quickly shattered by the loud arguments from some loud visitors.
I still have many flutters.
Figures. He's not here. Firebrand snorted as he shoved past KP. Hey, Doc is a busy guy, Golden chimed in after him.
Uh-huh.
He's out to lunch with Lady? We can always wait for him, if the rest of you can keep your tempers in check,
Yes.
Silver said as he took a seat on the long sofa.
Yes.
Not gonna be easy, considering we have a hothead, a pint-sized chihuahua, and the queen and king of puns themselves. Hothead? Firebrand roared. Chihuahua? Bliss roared just as loud. We accepted those titles long ago. Toon shrugged as he took a seat next to Silver. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. KP smiled as she sat down and stared cheekily at Firebrand, preparing for another onslaught of puns. Keyframe and Golden sat next to each other, watching the others as they bickered. The two still managed to enjoy their company, despite all the chaos. Chihuahua this, bird brain! Bliss snorted as she trotted up to Silver. I may be smaller than an average alicorn, smaller than an average pony, he corrected. Let's not hide the facts here, Cutie McSlaughter. Gah! You don't get it, do you? She sat down next to him with a snarl. You don't know what it's like to be small and cute-looking. People mistake you for a baby or something when I'm not. Oh ho, you want it to be difficult? Try being a half-bird OC, he snickered. The comments I get precede me as much as the explosions and universal karmas. You have it easy, Skittlecorn.
Okay.
Right, that's it. Bliss jumped to her feet, her horn charged up. Bliss? Keyframe spoke up nervously. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn Silverquill into a cute baby hippogriff. Then see if anyone here is gonna take him seriously. Newsflash. No pony takes me seriously, period. Silver protested.
Yeah?
Why do you think viewers joke about me getting killed off? Heh, go for it, Short Stack, Firebrand encouraged. I'd like to see what he looks like as a Colt's, hatchling thing. Yeah, you would. I can see you singeing him with hugs at how cute he is, KP smirked. That was all Firebrand could stand. He leaped towards her and tackled her to the ground. Both proceeded to tussle and struggle on the ground, punching and kicking as they battled,
Uh-oh, I see where
that
this is
Bliss's
going.
magic was filling the entire room. Bliss, come on, don't... Golden approached, but was quickly stopped by Keyframe.
Yeah?
Better duck, honey, Keyframe encouraged as she threw herself on top of him to block him from the magical misfire. Ah! Bliss hollered as her eyes glowed bright white, her magic levitating her up into the air as everyone, with the exception of Firebrand and KP, braced for impact. There was a tremendous flash, followed by an enormous bang.
Yeah.
Then silence. Sometime later...
Yeah.
The Grey Wolf doctor with purple vest sighed happily. That was a very good lunch. Holding his partner's paw, Dr. Wolf and his lovely Lady Wolf, another wolf with a slight pink hue wearing a cowboy hat and a pink apron, headed down the hallway waving to others as they passed by.
Can I just say for a moment, like, I know that I've stared at this picture, because there's nothing else to react to, there's no emotions, I gotta imagine it all, which is fine, I have an active imagination. Internet, do not capitalize on that statement. But, yeah, can I just mention, I love how Lady Wolf looks. Like, I just love her design. It's really nice looking. Anyways.
Lady nodded quietly, following him loyally at his side.
Oh.
That was a very good suggestion, my lady. We should visit Sugar Cube Corner more often for a quick dessert. I was worried I wouldn't have room after our lunch. Glad you talked me into it. She blushed and smiled at him. It was just like her to fall silent when they were in public as they were. Quietly, she whispered in his ear as they headed towards his office. Ah, yes, Doc nodded to her kindly. I would love to plan a date where we can all go there together. I'm sure Silver would love the trip. If I recall, I believe Miss Bliss has a bit of a sweet tooth herself. Lady Wolf chuckled and whispered in his ear again.
Here we go.
Oh my, Doc managed to giggle as she finished. That many cookies, you say? My goodness, how does such a small pony eat that much sweets? You say you saw her do this? Lady didn't lean in to whisper to him this time. She stopped just a few feet from his office. She nervously pointed to his door. It was wide open, a rather nervous sight to be sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh dear, did something happen?
Mary, get the gun!
Let go of her paw. Stay here, my lady. Let me check first. It was unheard of for Doc to see his office door open like this.
Wait a minute. You're a wolf.
It wasn't often
You have a
that
keen
ponies
sense of
just
smell.
allowed themselves in or forced their way in, for that matter. It was a new scene, one he wasn't sure was good or bad.
Yeah.
He slowly peeked his head in, half expecting the office to be a mess of some sorts. Instead, he caught a more shocking sight. My lady, could you help me for a second? Lady quickly ran up next to him and looked in. There, to her shock, was a group of baby ponies, plus one grumpy little hippogriff sitting on the couch. Two of the foals who resembled Firebrand and KP were fighting frantically. Two other foals resembling Keyframe and Golden Fox were playing a fun game of wrestling. Hers and Doc's eyes peeked to the couch where the young hippogriff was sitting. Even though he seemed to be child-sized, he was still as big as Dr. Wolf, if not bigger. Unlike the other foals next to him, a smaller Lightning Bliss tugging on the ear of her counterpart, the Toon Critic Colt. However, while the others bickered or played, the hippogriff remained sitting where he was found, as if waiting for Lady and Doc to return.
Yeah.
Lady dear, could you... Doc pointed to Firebrand and KP.
Bring it up! Bring it up! Bring it up!
Separate young baby Firebrand from little filly KP. Firebrand's protest didn't go unnoticed as she snatched him up, keeping him from pouncing the blue filly again. A small smile fell on Lady's face as she held the cute little colt.
Here we
Despite his angry bursts of goo-goos and gagas,
are.
he was quite the cute one at this size. Doc sighed heavily with frustration, then approached the young silver quill.
I don't know this answer because I haven't. Just so anyone, everyone knows, I have not delved too far into the personal lives of everyone here. And out of everyone, I think Josh is the one I know the most about, even though I'm still kind of limited on how much I know about him anyways. Other than he's a gamer, he loves reviewing stuff, and yeah. But, does Dr. Wolf and his wife have any kids in real life? I know that's probably a weird thing to say. Or, maybe not, I don't know. But would they... But if they don't, and if they did one day, would they personify their kids in this? If so, in the Brony analysis stuff with the animations? And if they did, how would the puppies look? That's just my thing. I just went straight to, what would their puppies look like? Ah! Okay, that's probably too much. Let's get back to it.
Carefully trying to avoid stepping on Golden Fox and keyframe folds. Mr. Silverquill.
Yeah.
Can you please explain to me why you have been turned back into a child, and all of our colleagues have been turned into babies? The younger Silverquill's face shriveled back a bit into a look of embarrassment.
Yeah.
But it quickly melted to annoyance as the little alicorn bumped into him as she tugged on Toon's ear. Don't ask me, he clucked, his voice resembling that of a young hatchling. Ask the one baby alicorn in the room. She thought it was a good idea to practice an age spell on all of us. Whad! Whad, KP! Roared baby Firebrand as he struggled to get free of Lady Wolf's grasp. She tried to calm him while Philly KP continued to stick her tongue out at the red colt.
And that's
He
a scene we
slowly
see
looked at
before
Doc
us.
with concern. She was in no shape or preparations to raise 6 foals and a young hippogriff. It'll be okay, dear. Doc tried to console her as he attempted to think of a plan. Ow, ow, no pulley, Blissy, Toon whinnied as the white alicorn continued to pull on his ear. Goldie, play, whinnied little Keyframe as she and Golden Fox continued to rough play together, laughing loudly in their delight. KP, go away, Firebrand roared again. You big meanie weenie, KP snickered as she continued to stick her tongue out. Doc placed his fingers on his forehead and proceeded to massage it, trying to coax down a headache he was now developing. With the exception of them all being babies, the loud bickering certainly had not changed for either of them, he noticed.
Yeah.
I'm telling you this now, Doc, Silver clucked again. I'm not changing diapers. So if you want to turn on the TV to keep them occupied, I'll gladly babysit. Oh, especially if it's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The hippogriff chick colt, whatever, he was suddenly becoming rather hyper and excited and almost started vibrating.
Oh,
He then started
no.
rambling about his favorite episodes of Mile an Hour. Silver, Dr. Wolf started, but he kept going and going around the room. At this point, he started singing the TMNT theme song, until a book that had been floating in a rainbow-colored aura suddenly fell and hit the young hippogriff on the head. Dr. Wolf gave a glare at a little lightning bliss, who simply pointed a hoof at Toon Critic accusingly. Ow! Silverquill muttered, then got a wide-eyed look. Uh-oh, inner child is now outer hippogriff. Well, I suppose I should be thankful it's not my inner fanboy. I can't hit myself with a bat when I'm not in my own head. Mr. Silver, spoke firmly, but caught himself. He took a deep breath, then slowly exhaled. Silver, since you are still able to communicate, would you please go find a skilled unicorn, perhaps Eliora, and see if she can't change every pony back to their original ages, please? Righto, Doc. Silver leapt off the couch and dashed out into the hallway to get help. Doc then turned to Lady,
Bad idea.
Tiny lightning bliss in the process, so she couldn't tug on Toon's ears anymore. As soon as things are back in order, he said, sternly lifting the baby alicorn up, you and I are going to have a little chat, Miss Bliss. The small alicorn's eyes went wide with sadness, as if she understood what he said. Not that she actually could, but she understood that she had done something wrong by the tone of his voice. Her only response was to lift her tiny hoof up and boop the wolf's nose, letting out a giggle in the process. Lady chuckled as she stroked Firebrand's head to calm him down.
I have a mental image of that, and that's just so freaking adorable.
Oh, yes, they are cute now, Doc smirked at Lady. He turned back to Bliss. But then they bicker, lash out, and make irrational magical decisions to turn every pony into babies.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Miss Bliss? Goo-goo! Lady Bliss clapped her hooves together and booped his nose again, feeling the encouragement from Lady Wolf's giggling. I thought you didn't like being called cute, he smirked and tapped her little nose back. That won't get you out of our chat later, though, young filly.
Alright. And hey! Yeah, that up in the corner. For those who don't know, Josh Scorcher proposed to Aramau. And I was like, yay, go Josh! But alrighty. Okay. So from what I saw, there are 6 chapters. I'm not going to react to the rest of them. Just because it's just the same screen for 20 minutes. And it's more an audio thing than it is anything. Than it is anything else. So I'm not going to react to the rest of these. I will watch them in my own. I will watch/listen to them in my own time because it sounds like it could be very funny going down the line. But no further reactions for this particular series, simply because, like I said, it's more audio based, and not everyone has the patience to do that. Well, a lot of people prefer to watch something happen and not just stare at a frame while listening to a story that the frame is based around. But yeah, I thought this was like a funny start. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And also suggestions for the future. This has been Lance Corporal Hawk 30 signing off.